So welcome back everyone, Mike here. There hasn't been any videos for a few days because I had to go out of town for a couple days for work, and I just got back and I'm over here on the other hill. It's just kind of skidding some firewood poles out and getting some things cleaned up with the tractor and the grapple, and I'm going to cut some firewood here before it gets dark. But anyway, I had a question for everybody in the Northeast. Something's been bothering me here. The leaves this year are just all jacked up and I don't understand why. We had a really wet summer, a wet fall, and all the experts, they said, you know, the fall foliage was supposed to be really nice this year. And here we are in the middle of October, and most of the leaves are still green, and I don't understand it. You know, some of the maples have turned, but some of them, they just seem to be, you know, drying up and hitting the ground without ever turning color. So I'm not sure what's going on. I've never seen anything like this. So anybody that's in the Northeast, you know, let me know in the comments what things are doing in your area. So this week I was down in West Virginia, and in some higher elevations than where we are here. You know, normally those leaves will turn quicker. Same thing down there. All the oaks, everything is completely green, but some of the hickories and the maples, they're already on the ground, and I don't see any indication where anything, you know, turned color. So I have no idea. Like I said, it was real wet this year. All the trees are in pretty good shape. I thought it would be a good year, but we are way behind this year. And we had this cold snap maybe started last week. You know, right now it's in the mid 40s, and so something's up. I can't figure out what it is. So let me know in the comments, you know, where you're from and what the leaves are doing. I'm just kind of curious to know how it is in other parts of the Northeast here. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work here, get a few more logs out. I have firewood scattered all over this 100-acre property. I mean, I get stuff out to a trail, get some stuff cut up, and probably this weekend I'm going to start gathering it all up, bringing it back to the yard, and that way I'll have something to do. When the weather's bad, I can always split wood. So that's the plan. But I'm going to get back to work here and we'll see how it goes. This cherry right here, this was a real hard leaner, and I cut it the rest of the way down. I'll yank it down with the tractor and drag it up top. A lot of these cherry trees in here, what happens is these maples here, those cherries will go up a little bit. The maples seem to take over, and then eventually the oaks will take over, like these ones here. They get taller, and then the cherries kind of die out. So that seems to be the order of progression around here. Cherry, maple, then in the end, the oaks win out. For example, up in here, this used to be an old apple orchard. I've told you that in other videos before, way up there. This whole top was an old apple orchard, and then it kind of grew in over the years. But coming from the apple orchard down this way, it goes cherry, then maple, and you know, there's a few cherries in here, more maple, and then you get into the oaks down that way. But anyway, I'm going to yank this one down here and drag it up top, and probably cut this one up and call it a night. And I got a bunch of firewood to start hauling in this weekend. This is a real long one here. So to make this corner, I'm going to cut it off right about here. Then I'll come back and get this one. I'll tell you what, this tractor and this grapple, it really is a nice combination for cutting firewood. The 37, it's big enough to really lift big heavy things, yet you can get around the woods with it. I remember I used to go out and cut firewood, you know, about 2 hours, your back's hurting, things like that. Not anymore. This works really well. Well, it's getting pretty dark, so I'm going to head to the house. If you don't mind, in the comments below, let me know what the leaves are doing in your part of the world. I'm kind of curious because around here things are all jacked up. I'm not sure what is happening. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.